Hi, I'm Al Goff.
And I'm Miles Miller.
Hi, this is John Schneider.
Hi, it's John Glover.
This is Justin Hartley.
This is Steve DeKnight.
This is Aaron Ashmore.
This is Cassidy Freeman, and you are listening to Starkville.
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 Starkville House of L.
Starkville House of L.
Starkville House of L.
The podcast.
Hey, well, I'll tell you when we get started, just to leave it in here.
Okay.
So here we go. I guess I'll bring us in if you're going to make me do it.
Okay. Ocean breeze soap. Take one.
Slave driver.
Take one. Ocean breeze soap. Get you clean.
It's like going on a boat ride, but you never get anywhere, and there's no water.
You mean just say what the product does?
We never thought about that before. All right, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hold on.
Hello.
No,
I don't know.
Ready, break. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Starkville House of L. I'm Steve.
I'm Derek.
And on this episode, Ryan is Dichotic.
Someone is killing Ryan. If you're just joining us. Hey.
If you're just joining us.
So speaking of that, I did something
It is
funny.
a tumor.
It is. Oh, God. If you're just joining us this time, it is a tumor.
This time, on the next time.
I've been going back and finding my old VHS copies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So after Robin and I recorded last time, I found like 3 tapes. I got bad in high school. As OCD as I was growing up about labeling things, specifically VHS tapes.
Right.
I mean, to the point I was like, at this time stamp, you know.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know, fast forward an hour and 54 minutes past the Mickey 30th birthday celebration, and you get to you get to NBC's Saturday Night at the Movies, Back to the Future. I found my tape with Solitude and Lexmas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which was still when we were doing the... okay, well, let me... I say that to ask you this. You know, we've got the Season 5 jokes, that if you're just joining us, bumpers that we were doing here at the start. And of course, one of the most famous inside jokes on Chew, if you're from Hidden, if you're just joining us...
Clark Kent has been shot. Right.
So, do you remember the Solitude one? It's been some years ago when I started going through them all.
Which episode was Smallville? Which episode was Solitude?
Solitude is the one where we find out Milton Fine is Brainiac, and he poisons Martha, and tries to bring Zod back through a portal in the fortress.
Okay. Yeah.
So the break in that one is if
you're just joining us,
Mom, wake up.
Something is killing Clark's mother. And now, back to Smallville.
Something is killing Clark's mother.
And then the Lexmas one, like the voice, the guy they used for the VO for all of the Lexmas stuff, was, I don't know if you remember, but it was very much on a very special, like it was much higher pitched than there was some mystery to it almost. There was, but it was, the life Lex once had is gone in a flash or something like that. I don't know. It's dumb. I say all this to say, I've talked for years on this show about one time the WB aired, Commencement and Arrival as one, as a movie, and build it as a movie event.
Okay,
and to the point where they didn't break for the opening credits of Arrival. It just went right into it. They literally did it as like a 2-hour movie, and I taped it. And for years I've been trying to find it. I can't find it anywhere. That's my lament about not labeling things, and it's probably gone because I don't have I didn't move those multiple times and stuff. At some point, I just started chunking stuff away. But at the end of Lexmas, I have the trailer for the Smallville movie event.
Oh, nice.
Commencement and Arrival, which aired the week after Lexmas. So I feel like I'm close.
I'm almost there.
I'm almost there. Years
I don't
of
remember
search.
them doing that at all.
I did. It was the week after Lexmas, so whatever that was, December 2005.
Yeah.
They showed season 4 finale, season 5 premiere as a movie event. But I also found, which I thought was really cool, a tape with the original airing, not Smallville Beginnings or a repeat or anything. The original airing of Red. Which we just did an episode about, and I wish I had that a few weeks ago when we talked about it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was the night it premiered, so it was a fresh new Smallville. I mean,
Sure.
it's from 2002.
Yeah.
This tape, but there is if you're just joining us in that.
Is there really?
There is.
Huh.
It wasn't quite the dramatic. It was very much. It was the old WB voice doing it, which is a little even cooler because that voice was top tier.
In the season 5, it seemed like it was very short lived to me. In my mind,
they cut it out at some point.
Yeah, they're like, this isn't working. There's not enough. If they're just joining us, they're going to have to catch up. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. He got shot. When did that happen? Well, if you had been watching.
Hey, why is Clark what's going on?
Why is he Dr. Strangeloving on that rocket?
Who is what? There's a lot of questions I have.
I'm going to have to watch Smallville Beginnings this weekend just to see the top part of this one.
What's going on with Lionel?
Why has he got his hands up like Marlon Brando?
What's that accent he's got on there? What's going on?
He's kind of doing all the Jor-Els at once.
That's pretty neat, but at the same time, why?
Why?
What's happening?
Why?
Hey, got a question for you. If you were a rich man, would you buy a rocket and launch it into space? Heck, I would.
Would you become possessed by powerful Kryptonian AI? I know I would.
Heck, I'd do it and run up to my ice castle and polish it off with a nice cold Budweiser.
Don't jerk me around, Clark.
It's a simple question, Derek.
So anyway, I was really glad I found this, but I was very interested to find out that there were sometimes where I just don't remember that, especially in season 2, there being if you're just joining us.
Yeah, that's really cool because I know where I've got some videotapes in a box somewhere that I'm sure I've got some old recordings of Smallville from around that same time.
Will you find them for me? So I'm obsessed with finding the old bumpers and stuff that you can't find online. I mean, there's no trace of that Smallville movie on the internet anywhere. I doubt I have that. But I just anything like that is gold to me. Like that tape had the Solitude. I mean, even the Solitude tape. Solitude was the night the Superman Returns trailer aired. Yeah. So I have that.
Okay, yeah.
In the commercial break, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just stuff that is probably only important to me. But
well, let me throw this out to you. The other day, I was at a toy swap thing out at basically a parking lot of an antique mall that Sky put on one. And I'm just kind of perusing the tables that people have set up, because you can find some good deals and some vintage toys and that sort of thing. And I hear this guy talking about podcasting. And he's like, yeah, we used to do it. And, back then it was real crazy. And, nowadays everyone's got one and da-da-da-da. And I just I couldn't help myself. I don't generally engage with public discourse.
With humanity.
Yes, I like to just kind of stay in my big old.
I don't really like to. What is it? Meet people.
That's right. But I couldn't help myself, and I'm like, "What'd you guys do a podcast on?" And he's like, "Oh, do you remember Heroes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember Heroes." And he said, "Yeah, we did a Heroes podcast." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, what was it called?" And I think he said it was called like The Ninth or something like that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, did you ever hear of the 10th Wonder? And he's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, I said, yeah. I said, I know those guys, Graham and Derek. And he's like, yes, we talked to them some. I'm like, cool, man. I said, well, Derek did the Smallville show. And he's like, yeah, I remember that. I'm like, well, I was on there with Derek.
I'm Steve.
I'm Steve. Yeah.
And I'm Steve.
And he's like, well, I never really listened to the Smallville thing, but I remember the 10th. So I'm like, well, Derek and Graham are famous all these years later. So there you go.
I don't remember. But I have forgotten more about Heroes than I remember to begin with.
I mean, I forget that was even a show, to be honest with you.
Well, our buddy Daniel often will text me something Heroes related, and I have to smile and nod. I'm like, that's a thing that happened, I think.
Why are you sending me a picture of an Asian man holding a sword? He looks to be nerdy.
What's that painting of him riding on a dinosaur all about?
Whoa, what? Oh, holy cow, I forgot all about that.
I don't remember.
Remember it was like save the football player, save the world or something?
That's it. That's the exact quote.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, somebody saved the football player.
Hey, William Katz had a moment in that, didn't that?
Yeah, he did.
The greatest American hero. He had a cameo.
He was in there. Bruce Boxleitner. It was a bunch of people in that show, from what I remember. Now, I've not watched an episode of that since it went off the air. Well, that's not true. They did that revival series. It was terrible.
I don't think I watched that.
Oh, it was bad.
Was
bad.
Spock in that?
No. Siler was dead.
Huh.
Siler
was dead to begin with.
Siler was dead. It was the
As
best
a doornail.
It was the best of Heroes. It was the worst of Heroes. It was the worst of Heroes. Well, that's cool though, to run into somebody that I don't remember that podcast, but I'm sure if I had some way of like, I'm sure I could look it up and be like, oh yeah.
Well, it's one of those things, and we talked about it a little bit. I'm like, it was the Wild Wild West back then.
Yeah.
You were setting up your own RSS feed. You had to have a website, and Libsyn was kind of the new thing, and you might be lucky enough through them to get a sponsorship, but you didn't really make any money. And,
right.
And so it was, we just kind of reminisced about the good old days before celebrities got involved in podcasting and ruined it all for us.
Bastards.
Stupid celebrities.
Speaking of that, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, what a jerk. On today's, I don't think we said it at the top, today's episode is for the season 2 episodes, Ryan and Dichotic.
I said Ryan is Dichotic.
Oh, you did. Ryan is Dichotic, yes.
It is a tumor.
And then I said, if you're just joining us, and that's how we got on this whole endeavor.
Here we go.
If you have Smallville VHS tapes, email us. Derek at smallvillepodcast.com. Email me, and I'll happily take those. I'll pay for shipping. Take those off your hands and convert them to digital and maybe find some. I wish I could find that movie. I remember that just being a big deal.
All right. Well, everyone, you're on it.
That was the weeks leading up to Reckoning, the 100th episode.
Right.
And like there was just so much. Did you
record it? Because
I recorded it.
Okay, so you did record it. I would have not recorded it because I'm like, well, I've got these already on DVD or some such.
Well, I remember recording it because of the way they were billing it.
Right.
Which even still probably would, in my mind, was like, they're just going to show these two back to back. But they didn't. They actually wove it together like a movie. Like a Absolute Justice kind of.
Now, Commencement
thing.
Is the one where he gets the crystals all together and ends up in the Arctic.
Yes.
And throws the thing.
Yes.
And then, and Arrival is the season 5 premiere, and it starts out right there. Like, it picks up right in the moment. Yeah.
The construction of the fortress.
Yep.
We're going to get your memories back, buddy. We're going to get there.
Hey, just like the Summerhold Institute will do for you.
Good call. Episode 20, whatever. Ryan. What is this? 206. No. 8?
8.
Yeah. 208 and 209. Ryan and Dichotic. Yep. Ryan is the return
of Ryan.
From season 1's Stray.
Stray.
You were a big fan of the Stray and Ryan episodes back in the day.
I really, here's the thing. As I was watching Ryan, I was so, especially there at the end, I was so mad at all of Smallville for their just ignoring continuity sometimes. And not necessarily continuity, but things that had happened in the past, which I guess is continuity.
I'd call that continuity.
Because I think there was just a great opportunity, especially in those later seasons, to have a picture of Ryan somewhere on the wall at the Kent farm or on, Clark's desk or something, just to kind of, because he says, promise me you'll never give up. And I love the idea that this episode brings out of all those powers, and I couldn't even save him. And also, part of why Clark does what he does is not just his upbringing, but it's a promise he made to a friend. That kind of thing. Like it's a driving. This becomes a definitive driving force in the life of this particular Clark Kent. And I was sitting there watching, I'm like, golly, I feel like they missed him. They missed some opportunities here and there, I think, to tug on some heartstrings.
Well, Tim always laments this one because this is the one where he tells Clark to never give up.
Yeah.
And then Crisis on Infinite Earth, literally what Clark says is, I gave up my powers. Yeah. And Tim's always like, he said not to. Like,
that's so true.
That's the one thing.
Like,
he said not to do, and you did
it. Hey, Clark, I know you're wearing I know you gave up your powers on. Let me walk you over to the cemetery here. Remember this kid?
Remember that kid?
Ryan? Remember what he asked you not to do? You did it. Way to honor the dead, Clark.
I remember this episode better than I remember Stray. I don't know if it's because of the hot air balloon and so much more of the Warrior Angel stuff. This one sticks out in my mind more than that one.
The Warrior Angel stuff, what I remember from Stray, I remember the bowling alley from Stray and then the garbage truck scene from Stray. Here, I forgot how much of like the Superman mythos that they had that mirrored Warrior Angel. Warrior Angel mirroring the Superman mythos as far as like the Fortress of Solitude and the Divilicus and the Fallout. It's like, by the way, if you've got a character named Divilicus, he's not going to be the good guy.
I don't care if they're best friends or not. He's probably not going to stay on the one true path.
Hey, if my friend's name is Divilicus, I'm going to be like, you know what, guy? Let's just agree to disagree and part ways. We'll be friendly, but let's not get entwined. So, because what's going to happen is we're going to be mortal enemies by the time this thing is all said and done. And I'd rather not go down that path.
Let's not do that. These are both 2 episodes in a row where Lionel doesn't appear, which is interesting to me, especially given how enamored with Glover we had gotten by this point in the show,
right.
Especially with the blind story arc.
Mm-hmm. But with the Smoking Man Mayor, with Mayor Smoking Man,
yes,
and Ryan,
first appearance of him. I don't guess do we see him again till Relic? Is that the next time we see him?
I don't know that we see him again till then.
Yeah,
but with him and Lex's kind of back and forth, the spirit of Lionel is definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lex kind of steps up and he's like, checkmate.
Yes,
Smoking Man.
Yes. Scully, Mulder.
And I just want to be like, you don't know what this guy's capable of.
Correct.
Because I don't really remember all that he did in X-Files, but I know it was a lot.
There's a lot of seasons for him to mess up, and movies for him to do a lot of stuff.
Yes. He did more than just sit in a room and smoke a cigarette.
Absolutely. Menacingly.
At the end of that series, didn't he have one of those trachea things where he had to like hold the hole to speak?
Oh, I don't remember that.
I think so. And I remember he was like in a Navajo sweat lodge or something.
Oh, yeah. I kind of, after Mulder leaves, I fall off on X-Files.
Yeah.
Those last couple of seasons with the T-1000.
With Terminator, yeah. With the Terminator and that other girl.
Yeah, that's not my X-Files.
Where Scully becomes like, I'm just a doctor now.
Yes.
I'm not going in the field with you people anymore.
Pretty much after the movie, I was out. But anyway. So there's a lot of references to stuff in this episode too, not just the Superman mythos, but there's like a Hub City reference. This is the one where Clark runs to Hub City, runs 450 miles, which is where the Question is from.
Okay. I was wondering, that's the one I didn't know. I'm like, Hub City, obviously it's a DC.
Don't you love the Question? I thought he was a big one for you.
No.
He's not?
He has no face.
Does that bother you?
No, I confuse him with that character in Dick Tracy.
Oh. You have face blindness.
Well, no, they do.
No, they do. No, they have face nothingness. That's
they have
different.
face missing. No, the question is one that was not really on my radar until like Justice League Unlimited or anything. He was never a major player to me.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you really liked him.
No.
Huh.
Maybe Brian, Brian.
Austin Green?
No, the other one.
Q Miller?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it was him.
Okay, maybe so. I really hate this Dr. Garner.
Oh, he just looks like a college douche, man. He is.
Well, he looks like a current day GOP candidate. I want to punch him in the face.
He looks like someone who is absolutely keeping the House of Representatives running.
He looks like a complete and total jackass.
He looks like Matt Gates' best friend. And now that we've alienated half the audience, by the way, guys, I'm a staunch conservative, so I can make those jokes.
They've both dated underage women. So I'm not. But I forgot.
And yet we're friends. Come on, America, get it together.
I forgot he comes back. Like I didn't remember him. And then as soon as he showed up, I'm like, oh, we got to deal with you multiple times.
Yeah,
I forgot about
he comes back a couple of times, doesn't
Memoria and what's
is it just
the
Memoria,
one?
or isn't there one where
it's oh gosh,
isn't there one where Lex is going to get his memories back?
Is it? Well, that's Memoria.
Is that Memoria?
Yeah, that's Clark and what episode is it? It's going to bother me. Delete, Whisper. It's one of those.
Delete, yeah,
Season
it's
3.
Delete. It's where it's Molly. It's the
Molly Griggs.
Yeah,
Molly Griggs. Thank you, Steve.
The email, the satanic email.
That's right.
That people get.
I don't remember it being satanic.
It possesses people
With code.
Hey, Bill Gates.
What?
Evil.
No, it's not.
He's buying up farmland.
That's evil? Jonathan Kent did that. Ben Hubbard did that.
Jonathan Kent, I bet, was an organic farmer.
Well, Jonathan Kent, he's got some evil in him, too. Yeah, he comes back around. Because I was like, aren't you supposed to be in a coma by the end of this? And I'm like, no, that's later. That's later we have to deal with you.
Yeah.
Threatening Clark for kidnapping.
Yeah, we just have to deal with Ryan here. And, of course, we get the great Lex moment of the lawyers, I'm going to get my lawyers on this. Well,
it's actually a twofer because you've got I've got a host of Metropolis lawyers. Just the Metropolis DA is just itching to find out about Summer Holt and digging into everything. Right. And then in the next episode, I've got the team of the best orthopedic doctors in Metropolis ready to fly in for Jonathan Kent's
broken
broken leg that
no one has ever recovered from.
Jonathan. I don't know what the one thing I remember about Ryan is the episode, not the kid, is and I'm sorry, it's laughable now. It may not have been 21 years ago. Oh my God, how old's this one? November 12th, 2002. Almost exactly 21 years ago to the day.
Yeah.
Is that horrible transition, that fade from the Warrior Angel cover.
Yeah, with the mask.
And we didn't do a whole lot of fades in Smallville, but you better believe that when we do them, they're awful.
Who directed Ryan?
Terrence O'Hara.
He knew better.
A return.
He knew better. He knew better than that. Yeah, the problem is, it's like I get what they're trying to do, but Superman doesn't wear a mask.
A hero's tear, or I forget what the cover was.
A hero cries.
A hero cries.
Yeah, something like that. A hero weeps. A hero mourns.
No, it was.
It wasn't that elegant.
I believe it was a hero cries.
A hero cries. Just If you're just joining us.
If you're just joining us, a hero cries. That's what it is. I'm looking at the cover. A hero. Oh, wait, I think I have this one. A hero cries.
The tears of a hero.
So that first one, what I also like about these two episodes, just personally, is that when Lex takes Ryan into his office and they're looking at all the Warrior Angels out on the pool table.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the one like in a plaque standing up thing. Yeah. I have that one.
Oh, nice.
Like the real one. That from right there. But then I also have the S from Shop Class.
Shut up.
And you know I have that. It's right behind me.
I didn't
right
know
now.
you had that. Did you make it?
No, I've got the real one.
How'd you get that?
From the show.
You weren't on the show, Derek.
I didn't say I was on the show. I'm on camera. Can you see me? Hi.
I can. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
It was like to find the.
This is like Waldo.
You should have made me find it. You should have been like, look, find the S. It's in the picture. It's in the camera.
If I'm not mistaken, when they sold stuff off,
right?
You could go in and buy a bunch of stuff. But I think our buddy Rich got that for me.
Okay, yeah.
I think after the fact, somebody put it online, and he may have grabbed it. I can't remember, but it's the one.
Wow.
From Ryan up there on my shelf, and then the Warrior Angels.
Dichotic.
From Dichotic, and then the one from Ryan is around here
somewhere. That's awesome. But Ryan, look, out of the two of these, I do think Ryan has the most weight on the character in the show. If no other reason than the Warrior Angel stuff. But it's also in Ryan. Here's the thing: it's amazing. And one of the things in doing these shows like this, going back and watching together like this and talking about it, is it makes me realize how old I am. Because I'm watching this thing happen with Lana, where she's not happy about moving to Metropolis with Nale. Mm-hmm. And rather than actually take her seriously, I'm like, you are a child. You go where your guardian takes you. I'm sorry. It's sad to move away from Smallville. It's ridiculous that Nell met this guy and immediately is going to go move in with him in Smallville. But you know what? You are a child.
It's hard to remember they're 15 and 16 years old when they look 20, in their 20s.
But the thing is as someone in my mid 20s at the time when this came out, I'm watching. I'm like, I can see that, But here I'm like, stop whining. This is life.
Yeah.
And then what single dad's going to be like, sure, I'll take on another mouth to feed.
Yeah. This is the last time we see Nell until season 6, I think.
Yeah, she's at Lana's wedding.
She's at Lana's wedding, so we don't see her again until then. But some good Gabe Sullivan coming up
for a minute. Is this the last time we see him, or is there another episode where he gets fired or something?
I'm sure there's at least one more before he disappears into the ether.
It's that cult got him.
They did him wrong. Oh, God. It's the cult.
It's that Nexium or whatever it is.
Yeah. So no window, no truck, nothing. Actually, Ryan doesn't really have a whole lot of action pieces to it. The opening
not a lot of action. I mean, Clark takes out that orderly.
Yeah.
And it's more of like a little dramatic thing. You've got Clark stops a plane.
Yeah.
Listen, have we?
No.
Okay. I know that everyone's expecting another, how they do that shot with the running and everything, but it was so on Clark the whole time.
Well, it was Jocelyn too. Could you yes and me? What?
I know everyone's hoping and expecting that, but there's just something about the way he did the running. Like, y'all, at least spring for a treadmill so he can look natural while he's running instead of this, just pumping your arms kind of thing.
I never understood why. It still looks better than the Flash TV show. I never understood why, especially in season 1, 2, and I can't even remember the episode now where we did the whole season 1 where he was like, he's jostling it too much.
Well, that was just a camera shot. Like they were doing like Clark's POV on that one.
Right. But you see him coming too. But in that sequence and in this sequence, and then I think maybe in Perry, I want to say when he's running and he gives out.
Yes.
They do this alongside Clark shot.
Right.
As he's running.
Yeah.
And he always looks to the right while he's running. I'm like, are you looking at the camera? Like, what are you looking at? Like, look ahead.
He was like looking before he crossed the street or something.
He's always looking to the right.
It's so strange. Though, listen, you mentioned that moment in Perry, and it's one of the funniest things ever in Smallville when his powers are going wonky.
Yeah.
And he takes off running, and then he just kind of stops, and he's got this look of sheer shock on his face and fear, but then all of a sudden he just jets away again.
Jets off again. Where did he end? Like, he was almost to Lake Tahoe, wasn't he?
Yeah. And I'm like, buddy, you control your legs.
I also wonder how long it took him to get on a Greyhound bus from Lake Tahoe all the way to Kansas.
I mean, I would think at least 6 months.
This is 2003, buddy. We couldn't get there any quicker. The running thing really bothered me, and I know that it was 2000 whatever, but still, it's just like, and we haven't perfected it to this day. Like you mentioned, the Flash TV series, and there's just something about anytime anyone's ever tried to do running fast, it just is always. As far back as Superman the movie, when he's running alongside the train and everything, it's like just move your arms and make it look like you're running. Super speed has always been an interest, and I guess it's a cop out to say we've gotten the most of it in Smallville because Smallville's the most of anything we've gotten of Superman outside of anything. I mean, there's more episodes of that than there are Lois and Clark or Adventures of Superman. More hours spent on Smallville than there are put together of the Christopher Reeve films or Henry Cavill's appearance. So a lot of what we our natural draw to enjoy the way they portray these things, like Heat Vision, comes from our love for this show.
Right.
Super Speed's something they've never quite gotten right in any other form.
Right. The difference in like with Lois and Clark and even the Superman movies and even the old Superman show is like, of course, he didn't do real super speed in the old Superman show. Is that here there's the whole no flights thing, so he's running when he does it.
Right.
In the other they just fly. And so it's easier to kind of do that super speed aspect if you're flying.
Yeah, because I don't think in Superman. I feel like we've had this discussion on the show before. Superman Returns, he does not use super speed unless he's flying.
Right.
Except for but you don't see it, when Lois comes back down the elevator and they're all in the conference room eating.
Right.
And Clark's already inside there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess in the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, you had, of course, the great moment where he goes through the revolving door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's...
Well, the Donner cut has him running through the Daily Planet at super speed.
That's right. That's right.
And then Man of Steel, I can't think of an instance of it in Dawn of Justice or... I don't know. I've not watched the Snyder cut of Justice League. But
he moves fast.
Well, there's the fight scene in Smallville between him and Ursa and Big Boy.
But there's no real running. It's like just flying out of the way real quick.
No, but like he's on the street, like zipping through, like running through punches.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
A couple times.
That's true.
But I say all that. Go ahead.
Superman 2, he goes in the good cut, the Lester cut. He goes in the alley and runs.
Now, what do you mean the good cut?
The Lester cut.
You prefer the Lester cut to the Donner cut?
I prefer the theatrical cut. Yeah.
You like the cellophane S?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. It's because I grew up with it. But also, my favorite thing about the Donner cut is the fact that Jor-El is the one he's interacting with, and I love the full circle of the father becomes the son the father, and all that. Like, you get the sacrifice that's made for him to get his powers back and all. But outside of that, like the turning the world back and all the gimmicks again, it's like,
My favorite thing about the Donner cut is a cult didn't pressure the studio into releasing it. Sorry.
But that was what people used for those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm all for the Schumacher cut.
Oh, release the Schumacher cut. Yes.
Did I tell you Tim went to see it? He saw it.
Batman and Robin, is that the one?
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
Yeah.
No, did he see it?
Kevin Smith showed it at his theater.
Okay.
And Tim went to see it and got to experience the whole thing. Told me all
Just
about
as good.
it. Better.
Really?
Well, there's stuff that pays off that they didn't that didn't happen in the theatrical.
What needs to be paid off in the?
Well, there's so much more into the psyche of Bruce, and that's why she's a psychiatrist, and stuff that they just cut out.
I don't need all that.
All right,
I just need Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones being ridiculous.
Well, you got that in spades. Dichotic.
Are we through with Ryan?
I don't know. Are we? He's dead, so basically. For a show that loves to send Clark to a graveyard, we said all we needed to say with an empty bed, didn't we?
Yeah. Wow. Here's the thing. I will say this. I think that the Ryan, there's a lot that I'm like, come on, these are kids. Like that's one thing that kept coming back to me. But I feel like Ryan had the potential to be more of an impactful episode on the entire series. And then when we come into Dichotic, you got Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
We done already forgotten about the kid.
Yeah. Yeah. And Pete gets attacked by a dead guy.
That happens a lot for Pete.
Yeah, bless his heart.
Which, I'm sorry, it's been a couple days. That body's stiff. He ain't that loose.
I don't know enough about,
He was just a big old glob falling over.
I don't know
Pete.
enough about post-mortem bodies to be able to
it doesn't take long. That should be a stiff man. Body. Corpse.
Yeah.
There. This episode's got Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He's two-time, and he's giving them both the huggies.
That's right.
You're
giving Jenny the huggies?
He's giving Lana the huggies, and he's giving Chloe the huggies.
As friends. We're just friends. And they're just friends. I forgot about the spine thing.
Yeah.
Look, keep the skates. Keep the skates. I just like to run around in shorts anyway.
I was in New York the other night. Did I send you? I sent you the Kermit.
Yes,
from Sardi's. Yeah, still hanging up in Sardi's. God, I love that.
That's awesome.
To this day, upstairs on the way to the restroom, there's Kermit from Sardi's from Muppets Take Manhattan. That's what all the Gregory Hines reference was, folks. If you're not here in the room with Steve and I, you don't fully encapsulate everything we're going for here. There's a moment where Gregory Hines... See, now if we start explaining them all, it's not funny anymore. Go watch Muppets Take Manhattan.
First of all, there's a movie. It's called Muppets Take Manhattan.
It stars the Muppets.
It was the third Muppet movie that they made for theaters.
Yeah. It was the third in the trilogy.
And it was directed by someone that didn't direct the other two.
Uh-huh.
Or written by. Anyways... it's great because at the end, all of the Muppets are there. You got the Sesame Street people and the Muppets.
Somebody's getting married.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
And Peoples is Peoples.
It was directed and written by Frank Oz, so I need you to not say that it was directed.
Well, there's something that my buddy Scott does not like it.
Well, then he shouldn't be your friend.
Well, he's a Muppets guy.
Then he's wrong.
That's what I tell him.
That's
wrong.
what I say.
Anyway, if you've watched Only Murders in the Building, this third season with the kid that his mom's financing his play for him, that's basically what's happening in Muppets Take Manhattan.
A little bit, yeah.
Only with Muppets and no murders.
Yeah. Well, there is
amnesia.
There's amnesia. Ocean Breeze Soap. We went right back to the beginning of the episode. Wow. Rarely do you get a Stephen Derrick. Rarely do you get a Steric full circle, but tonight,
rarely do we stumble into.
But tonight, just for you fine folks at home,
we just tripped and fell face first into a callback.
So Jonathan Taylor Thomas, he was on Home Improvement.
Yeah, he was
one of two Home Improvement people to be on.
Yes, this is the second of the Home Improvement cast that will show up. They had Tim Allen scheduled for season 11, but that didn't pan out.
He was going to be the question.
He was going to be Tim L. The handyman from Krypton.
It's a terrible impersonation. Moving on.
It was fine.
This is our first episode with Dr. Helen Bryce.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to her?
She died or something.
Oh, she jumped out of that plane.
Yep.
Boy, they really left that one hanging, didn't they?
Hey, no, I don't guess so. She had a parachute.
She could have snagged on a tree.
That's true. Just dangled.
What was her plan? She was over water.
She was over it? Just over it.
Over it.
I am
She was
so
over water. Sorry. They were over water. What was her plan?
She was going to just kill Lex, I think.
Yeah, but where was she going?
Well, I don't know. We'll get there in season 3.
Technically, we don't, because
What are you asking me right now?
So the plane crashes. Spoiler alert. They go to. It's the end of this season.
Right.
They get married. Spoiler alert. They go on their honeymoon. Spoiler alert. They're on the plane. Spoiler alert. Mm-hmm. She sabotages the plane. Hey,
Derek, I think you're supposed to say spoiler alert before you tell what happens.
Spoiler alert. Okay. And then, and she jumps out, and Lex crashes in the water. Is she not just parachuting over the water?
Absolutely, you're wrong.
Oh.
What happened is that you'll find out in season 3, spoiler alert, that they made she drugged Lex.
Right.
And so he passes out, and they make an unscheduled stop.
Oh, that's right.
Where she gets off, and then
they crash the plane.
Pilots are the ones who jump.
That's right. Where do they jump?
I imagine
out of the plane,
not
Steve.
Long after takeoff.
Out of the plane, Steve.
Yeah. Asked and answered.
Moving on. But we never hear from her ever again.
No.
Like, what a setup for something to pay off and nothing. You just never see her again.
No, I think there was an opportunity in those later seasons to possibly bring her back once Lex is out.
Yeah, up against Tess?
Yeah,
or something?
Come back in, yeah. Oh, man, could you imagine Tess, getting to kill Helen Bryce?
Yeah, she comes back in and is like, I'm Mrs. Luther. I have full right to everything.
Yes. And Tess has to go live at the farm and, muck the stalls for a few days.
I could see it.
Because that is what they always do, you know, when they're down on their luck.
Sure, even Lex.
Yeah. No, I think that would have been, I think they just missed a great opportunity there to do that.
Yeah. Well, we got a while for that because
that's true.
They just met at anger management. Yeah. Well, actually, they met at the hospital, but then they met at anger management. But then they've met before because she was an intern one night when Lex was getting his stomach pumped or some such at Metropolis General, and he wasn't very kind to her at all.
Yeah, but the world is a very small place in Smallville.
How did it come to be that Ian can split into two?
He ate his twin in the womb during the meteor shower.
Interesting.
I guess, as I recall. I don't think it's ever really explained, is it?
It's not. It's really not. This is another one. Robin and I were talking about Redux the other day with the girl from Psych.
Yeah.
Who feeds off
Maggie Lawson.
Maggie Lawson. Yeah. And there's no explanation. Obviously, she's 100 years old. She's not even from Smallville. There's no explanation as how she even got those powers.
Well, in this world, in this universe, I guess, there are super beings.
There's metahumans,
We run into them, that don't. Aquaman.
I ran into him at the airport.
With a Superman shirt on. You had the Superman shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, he was in the last Fast and the Furious.
Was he?
Yeah, as was Jason Momoa.
As was the other Aquaman.
Right. And I just thought, hey, these movies have finally paid off.
All for that. The road has been there for all that.
That's right. Now just throw Justin Hartley in the mix, and we're done.
I could see it. There's your Crisis on Infinite Earths right there.
That's right. The three Aquamans.
Yeah.
Facing off one against another.
And Black Adam.
Oh, yeah, he was in that too, wasn't he?
I think so. I never saw.
And then Cena's in it, so that Suicide Squad guy. Peacemaker, yeah.
Better Crisis on Infinite Earths than the Flash movie was. Did you ever watch it?
The new one?
Yeah.
The one that came out in theaters this summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did we talk about that?
I don't know. I mean, the cartoons at the end were pretty neat.
So we don't know how he splits. What I also wondered, and I don't remember ever wondering this before when watching this episode, obviously he comes back later. Now, I do remember on the Season 2 DVD, there's a deleted scene where they both die.
He dies, Mr. Coach Klein.
Yeah.
Well, because the one copy of him, did get thrown over. It's not a deleted scene. He does go down the dam.
Well, but they both die in the deleted scene. I don't even remember what.
Well, he just dies.
One of them
because
dies and the other
died.
one vanishes.
Right.
So the original must die and the clone disappears, withers.
That sounds like some kind of mystical quest.
Okay. Well, so answer me this:
the original must die.
Which one died? Did the original die or did the clone die?
Wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died. I didn't think about that till he let go of Lana, and I'm like, wait a minute, which one was he?
I think the rules.
Track.
Well, see, the thing is you can't base your rules on a deleted scene.
No. I'm not talking about the deleted scene. Other than the fact that I know you can't. Well, you can't base it on that anyway because he comes back in season 3. Right. What I'm saying is, regardless of the deleted scene, that was just an antidote, Steve. An antidote is where.
That's where you have a poison and you drink it and it makes it better.
Exactly. I was just curious in continuity, in canon of this episode, which one fell off the dam? The original or the clone?
Well, I guess that's my thing is they clones? They apparently share not if you're splitting out of someone and you're able to go back into that someone.
Okay, now. Marriage.
Hey now. No, they share then memories and experiences. So he's literally. I don't see. That's the thing is, I feel like he's literally splitting himself in two. But he ends up with all of the knowledge and experience of the one that splits away.
So he's less of a clone, more of a carbon copy.
I think so.
He's the yellow under dot matrix underneath.
I think it's absolutely. I think it's more of a multiple man kind of situation.
Okay, yeah, sure.
From the X-Men.
Yeah, I buy that for $1.
Where he's the same. Where he's the same guy, just multiple things, and then they come back together, and so all of the experiences and knowledge are in that one person.
Okay.
So he knows what it's like to make out with Klana and Loie.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me. Can I please go back and say
no, you can't. We're moving on.
I need a take.
It's not a.
I need a take too.
No, you don't. You're good. You got it. Cut print.
I went into Shipper.
You're fine. You did it.
And Clovis and Loie. No,
you did it. It's good. It's for all time.
Get out of it.
For all time.
Lana and Chloe. He knows what it's like to make out with both of them.
He's giving both of them the huggies.
That's right. Give Jenny the huggies. Oh wait, we've already done that.
We did that bit. It's too soon. If you're just joining us, this episode is nothing but callbacks to things that didn't even happen.
To the Great Muppet Cake.
Yeah.
No, to the
Muppets Take Manhattan. You can't even get the sequel right, Steve.
I'm out.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
I watched Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 this weekend.
The heck you did, yeah.
Good times.
Great times. What better way to spend your time?
There's not much. They were good movies,
You
man.
didn't follow it up with Afterlife? You didn't go for the
I didn't
trick?
No, because I just finished Ghostbusters 2 last night after church. So
Okay.
I'll be watching Afterlife later.
Good.
You know what movie is really underrated?
Ghostbusters 2.
That one, but also the girl Ghostbusters.
Oh, I love 2016.
Yeah,
Answer the
it's
Call
really-
is
it's really
awesome,
fun.
and the internet sucks.
It's really a fun movie.
Where was I going?
There's a couple of things I wish they did differently with that movie, like the consistency of the proton stuff and everything. You know, like it really felt like they went early 2000s with this is Ghostbusters Extreme. We're punching them out. We got a machine gun. We got pistols. But other than that, I really think it's very watchable and fun.
We never see him go back into him. Wait, don't. Do we? We never see them merge again.
Hey now,
Do we? They didn't merge.
I don't think so.
Ever.
I don't think so.
And am I wrong that in season 3 he makes 3 of himself?
Yeah, you're wrong there.
Okay, I can't remember that. Okay, I can't back that up.
Okay.
That was Shattered in an Asylum.
Right.
I do like that. That's where I was going with this. I do like that Shattered is him and Leech Boy.
I believe that be Asylum is him and Leech Boy.
Asylum?
Yeah. Because
Shattered's when he gets
Shattered.
it. And Asylum is him breaking Clark breaking him out. Thank you. Asylum. Edit. Edna. It was the other one.
No. If I can't edit Klana and Loey, you can't edit saying the wrong title.
Oh, you're not in charge here. That's different.
Oh. Curse you, Derek.
We're beholden.
I'm recording.
We're beholden to Edna.
I'm recording. Apple.
So, I like that it's him and Leech Boy in Asylum. Right?
Yeah.
Eric?
Sean.
Where'd I get Eric from?
Oh, you're talking about the real names. No, you're talking about I was talking about the real name. It's got to be your bull. You're talking about the character name. Eric, yes.
Who was Sean? Oh, Ashmore.
Sean Ashmore.
You know, his brother...
Aaron.
Would later play, not Jimmy, Henry James. Olsen.
Yeah. Not to be confused with James Bartholomew.
And he dies, Mr. Coach Klein.
Pick up sticks.
Eric Summers. From Leech.
Yep.
Both of those episodes, they're both this one, Dichotic, and Leech, the grand finale, the third act climax takes place at the same place.
Oh, at the dam.
At the dam.
I don't remember the dam being the thing at the end of Leech. I remember it being like a.
Well, maybe it was it's where
the
Eric
beginning is at the dam.
Don't they go back there? Isn't that how he gets it? I don't remember.
I don't know because he can't guarantee lightning, so they're in like an electrical substation.
Oh yeah. A bolt of lightning.
Unfortunately, you never know when one's going to strike.
I saw Back to the Future on Broadway the other night.
How was that, man? I want to talk about that.
Okay. If you're listening to the 15 years into this, you're not going to mind an aside for a minute. I went in with very low expectations. Because how do you do that?
Right.
Now, I've seen rave reviews. I mean, it opened in London right before COVID hit. In fact, it opened, and they had to close immediately the next day.
Because of the COVID?
So it was several months later before it ever got to reopen. But now it's on Broadway. So Wesley and I went the other night. Took my mom. Great time.
Hey. Are the neon lights bright there?
Deep in the...
No, they say the neon lights are bright on
Broadway. Yeah, that's right. Well, Muppets Take Manhattan. Right. So it all comes back.
Did they?
Take that, Professor Bailey. It all comes back to Muppets Take Manhattan.
That's right.
Suck on that, Bailey.
Suck on the Muppets, son.
Baileyverse. Views from this long box right here. What? What does that mean?
Listen, I will never forget being at Dragon Con and the Terminator panel, and Bailey sitting there, and we bring up Small Wonder, and he goes, "You can go to hell, Steve Glosson."
And then I backed you up on it, and he said, "You go to hell too, Derek."
That's right. So yeah,
the professor.
It all comes back.
It all comes back to Muppets.
Anyhow, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. As an aside, fantastic. The music was, other than the music that we know, Johnny B. Good,
so
Earth
they
Angel.
actually do some Silvestri stuff in the music.
The score is used throughout.
Wow.
And then also Back in Time, Power of Love.
Okay.
Johnny B. Good and Earth Angel.
So it's a juking box musical.
It's a juking box, if you will.
Oh, good.
But
are there original songs?
Oh yeah, they're original.
Like a parody of Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama.
No, it's not.
I just kissed your face.
That's not in there.
You made out with me.
Careful. But I tell you this, and I don't want to ruin it for. Well, I guess this is ruining because I'm not going to tell you how they did it because I can't even, with a theater major, can't even figure out how they did it. So at the end, they had to take a lot of make a lot of changes for the stage. So there's different, like the Libyans don't kill Doc.
Right.
There's no Einstein.
I did hear there's no Libyans in it.
There's no Libyans. I don't know how they found me. There's no Einstein because a dog is they didn't need all that, etc. There's a bunch of little changes.
I would have thought they'd dress someone up.
The skateboard chase happens through the school and not in the courtyard outside the clock tower. Stuff like that.
Okay,
but
that's Back to the Future too, isn't it?
Well,
no.
There's three
When they go around, he
chases,
ends up in
Steve.
the truck
I'm sorry,
okay,
but history
right.
repeats itself.
Yeah, he gets the scooter from the kid.
There's 3 Biff Marty chases through around the clock tower.
Gotcha.
There's the skateboard one, the hoverboard one, and the horse one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
wow,
yeah, history.
You just blew
itself.
my mind.
Yeah,
I never realized that.
Yeah, a bolt of lightning.
Unfortunately, you never know where one's going to hit.
So they're doing this big thing at the end. I won't spoil what actually happens, but it doesn't end in Marty's driveway like the first one does. It ends outside the clock tower with a big event, and Marty McFly and the Pinheads are the headliners. They're playing Power of Love. All of a sudden, the DeLorean comes swinging in off stage. How they do that, I have no idea.
Swinging in, like from the flying.
So the stage had a no, because he's not flying yet. You remember he drives and hits the trash can.
Right.
So the stage had a rotator on it.
Okay.
That would spin the DeLorean around. But I mean, it literally gets like shoved. Like there's sideway wheels underneath it.
Okay.
So I don't know if they just shoved it on the stage or what, but it comes screeching in center stage. Doc hops out. Marty, you gotta come back with me. Back to the Future. And
where we're going, we don't need roads.
Exactly. So everybody's in the town square, so everybody sees the DeLorean. He's like, all right, everybody back up. We got a science experiment we gotta do here. Marty gets in the passenger seat. Jennifer doesn't go with him. They get in the DeLorean. Everybody clears the stage. The stage goes dark. The DeLorean lifts up and the tires go in off the stage after it's just been driving on the stage.
Right.
It drives out over the audience.
And pauses midair and says to be continued.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
It turns out over the audience. It turns a full 360 upside down.
Oh.
With them inside it. Turns around, does a 180, so the back of the car is facing the audience, and then takes off. And then says to be continued.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
It's really amazing. I have no idea what hydraulic arm came out of somewhere to do that.
They were working with the Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark people.
And less people died.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas
was not in Back
to the Future the musical. In fact, nobody's heard from him in at least a decade.
Look, this episode was an episode. I mean, it was...
it was various seasons. And this is about the point where I was done with Chloe.
Yeah?
Well, she really pissed me off in Lineage. Because that's where, I know you didn't watch, or haven't watched in some time, but that's where she's to blame for Rachel Dunleavy showing up in Smallville.
Okay.
Because she's been still investigating Clark's birth, even after Clark told her not to.
Right.
And then, so in this one, it's like, she's all offended and everything, and I'm like, last week you were doing, God knows what against Clark. Like, it's just, she's so holier than thou. And it becomes such a, I got real tired of her all through. It wasn't really even until season 4 where I kind of came back around on Chloe. Because I really hate her in season 3. Once she sells Clark out to Lionel,
yep, it's over.
I'm done.
Yeah. The thing is, and I remember, I had a buddy that was catching up with Smallville. I had several friends that, like, the experience with Smallville was during the summer they were borrowing DVDs from me to catch up to move into the next season, to be ready for the next season. And he got to the end of season 2, spoiler alert, where Chloe just, gets in it with Lionel. And he's like, I can't stand her. I can't stand her. I'm like, dude, she was a child. Remember, these are like 15, 16-year-old kids.
Right.
And he's like, when you told me that made me really come back around her, because I was like Team Chloe forever and ever. Until now it feels weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode, any of the stuff, like, especially now as a grown man, any of the relationship triangle stuff and the thing I did like about it is kind of Clark finally gets one in at the end, where he's like, you got to stop treating me this way. We're friends and we need to be friends, because like they're going to have this meeting with him about, you can't protect us. And he's like, no, not this time. Because I was right. You little whores.
Whoa.
Wait, is that what he says? Wasn't that from the?
I don't think that's a quote.
No. I was right, you little horn dog.
That's not.
No. He called him something.
Your retention is not well.
That's why I got a pee so bad. No,
that's your
he
age.
says but basically he's like, no, we're not going to play this game. I'm not the bad guy here this time around. And I like the fact that he kind of was able to walk out of them saying, you guys think about this.
What do you, the viewers at home, think?
And that's really kind of my only part of this I really like. I like the Lex and Helen stuff, okay? Of course, now knowing where it's going to go. But yeah, this episode wasn't as pivotal as I remember it being. Like it, I guess because it was Jonathan Taylor Thomas and everything, in my mind it always felt like, oh, this was a major episode for the season. It wasn't.
Well, you've also got a whole C-plot, which is not always the case with the Jonathan and Martha.
Oh, yeah, he broke his leg.
The tractor fell, and
she's going to stop working for Lionel and all that stuff.
But we also, and we didn't touch on this in Ryan, about her secret.
Oh, that's right. He brings up the secret, and that's that watch.
The watch?
To Martha with great affection. LL.
No.
Oh, that hadn't happened yet.
It's not the watch.
Oh.
Do you really not remember what it is?
Is it that she's pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was just being stupid, Derek.
Okay. You were being stupid, Derek.
No.
That's just Derek.
No, I was being Steve. I'm Steve.
And I'm Derek, and I'm stupid.
Welcome to Starkville's House of L.
Welcome to Muppets Take Manhattan, House of L.
What's your favorite song from Muppets Take Manhattan?
I mean, do I want to cry or do I want to
laugh?
I mean, it's
want to cry.
It's time for saying goodbye. I mean, that's the best song, right?
It's the most heart.
I mean, it is a heart. I mean, you take away that it is a Muppets song, which doesn't matter for us because it can still be the most heart wrenching song ever and still be a Muppet song. But I mean that. Oh,
yeah.
Together again.
I like You Can't Take No for an Answer.
Yeah, I like You Can't Take No for an Answer.
I just feel like that jams. The Together Again is fun, but I like the way it opens with Together Again. Mm-hmm. Because to me as a kid, I'm like, we are together again, guys. Yeah.
I like Somebody's Getting Married.
My favorite part is the Swedish Chef. Like, Mary, Mary, Pig and Froggy Mary.
Now I want to go watch Muppets Take Manhattan. Hey, my 4K edition release shows up like next week, I think.
Shut your mouth.
They're putting it out, buddy.
Wow.
It's the one Disney doesn't own, so they actually did something with it.
Oh, does Disney not own it? It's a
does not.
TriStar joint, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. So that's actually getting a brand new 4K release next week, I think. This has not been a commercial for you to go out and buy Muppets Take Manhattan. I don't know why there's been so much Muppets Take Manhattan in this episode.
You started it.
Probably.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
You did.
Yeah. Are you listening at this point for Smallville, or are you listening for Steve and Derek?
Don't answer that.
Don't answer that. Don't email us that. But you can email us, mail@smallvillepodcast.com. Or you can find us online at Shoe Smallville on the Twitter or X or whatever it will be called by the time this episode releases. And we're on the Instagram at Starkville House of L. Steve, where can they find you?
I'm here in Georgia.
Oh, we'll be right over.
Hey, I tell you what
this is just catch up.
Big city,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Live, work, huh? But not only city, not city only. Only peoples. Peoples is peoples. No, his buildings, his tomatoes, huh? His peoples, his dancing, his music, his potatoes. So, people is his peoples. Okay?
Good job. Do you want to tell them where they can find you for real, or?
I guess I'm on Instagram.
I didn't mean personally. I think you do a podcast.
Geek Out Loud.
Oh, okay.
It happens every now and again.
Yeah.
Just in random.
I mean, you could give them your personal stuff if you want to, but
I'm so confused. Well, it's Real Geek Out Loud on Instagram.
Okay.
There's some toy pictures.
REEL?
REAL.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
Oh.
As in, like, this is because someone already had Geek Out Loud on Instagram.
They did what now?
You heard me.
Could we sue?
Here I am. Well, see, I never really got into the Instagram thing until like a couple of years back. So I feel like there's a squatter out there.
Did they post?
I don't know. I've not looked into it in a while.
I'm looking. It's a woman.
Well, I don't have the kindness of words for her.
Well, she appears to be a cosplayer of some kind.
Well, good for her.
She's dressed as Clark Kent, ripping the shirt open for Superman.
Why she got tape over her mouth?
I don't know.
Huh.
All right. So, SmallvillePodcast.com on the internet is where you can find us, wherever you listen to podcasts. I would love it if you enjoyed this episode, and even if you didn't, pretend like you did for a minute, and go over to Apple and leave us a rating and review. We would appreciate that.
This is like those people that want to be steric. They want the steric handle.
Sure. I miss the old feeds.
How do you mean?
Well, so you remember used to we had the MP3 feed and the AAC feed?
Right.
Which was dumb. I know. Hindsight is 2020, and it's 2023 now. And this was 15 years ago. But that was the new thing, and we thought it was going to be huge.
Picture of Red Tornado here.
Here, yeah. And I mean, even 10th Wonder had two different feeds. Between the two feeds, we had like 1,000 reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Over that, actually, we probably had closer to like 1,700. I don't know, between the two. And then we lost the feeds, and we lost SmallvillePodcast.com, and we lost the server, and all that happened, and everything's been painstakingly rebuilt. But, we don't quite have that on the Apple anymore, near what we had once upon a time. Nor will we ever, because I don't know if you know this, Smallville's been off the air for some time now.
For like 10 years?
A little longer.
12 years?
Well, yeah.
13 years.
Hard to believe, right?
That is hard to believe.
Let me blow
That's
your
crazy.
mind for a second. You want to hear this?
Yes.
Are you ready for this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I feel like you're about to make me feel old.
Oh, I'm going to make you feel ancient. Just absolutely ancient. But not if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I love it.
I mean, I know you're near the end of your life.
It's my favorite thing.
And I don't want you to. So we are very close, like very few short months away from being as far removed from the premiere of Smallville as the premiere of Smallville was from the release of Superman the movie.
So it was released 23 years after Superman the movie?
Uh-huh.
And it celebrated its 22-year anniversary of being released?
Uh-huh.
So next October?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's how much time was in between
Wow.
Superman the movie and Smallville. And now.
Yeah.
And it'll be about that point when we get the next Superman movie. Was that 2025? We're supposed to get that?
Yeah, are we?
I believe so. Believe that's the date. Superman Legacy.
Have they cast that yet?
They have. David Corenswet. Not Corenswet. Corenswet.
Who is he?
He's Clark Kent Superman.
Who'd he ever beat?
Beat?
Yeah.
Out?
That's what you ask in wrestling.
Oh.
Who'd he ever beat?
I see. See, I didn't do
spell
wrestling.
that name?
Like Corin Sweat, but Corinswet. Corenswet, I believe.
No results found. David Corinswet.
No results found.
I found him.
Oh, okay. Did I spell it wrong?
No, you did.
I haven't learned the new people yet. I still got Superman Lois has got at least one season yet. I can't start learning new people.
He looks like a child.
Yeah. You ready for another one?
Yeah.
How old is he? He's 30. He's from Philadelphia. Hey, we get an American Superman again. That's fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
I mean, he looks... I guess he looks all right.
And then Lois is Rachel Brosnahan.
I don't know how you spell that name.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Bros, Brosnahan. Brosnahan.
Found it.
I think that I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Found it.
Yeah. She's Lois Lane. And I believe that's all that has been cast at this time.
I don't remember her. I guess she was in the...
Miss Maisel.
Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yeah.
Is she Miss Maisel?
She is Miss Maisel.
Never saw it.
Never saw it. Well, that's her. And she's 33. So.
Okay.
So far, so good. Interested to see who else they ran out the cast with. Oh, and Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner.
Oh. Well, that's something everybody's wanted for years.
Yep. I guess.
He became kind of a cult hero, didn't he?
It got old quick. Roundabout Dr. Horrible. Remember that?
Remember that?
Remember that last strike?
Does Dr. Horrible... That feels like something that should have happened during the pandemic, doesn't it?
Because it was sick?
Well, no, because... No, because it just seems like something that, like, the actors didn't have anything else to do, so... You know, John Krasinski's over here doing his fake news show, so they're going to get together and do a Dr. Horrible musical, you know, Neil Patrick Harris and the gang.
Yep.
I vaguely remember that. Man, but it was all the rage in our little circles.
It was.
Wow. Remember Avengers?
Sometimes.
It was 11 years ago.
Yeah. So was the end of Smallville.
Iron Man was 15 years ago this year.
Yeah. So was the start of Shoe.
Gee whiz.
Time's not on my side.
It's really not, man.
We're gonna die.
And on that note, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody. We're always around. Get music.
Apparently not.
No, not for long.